Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video, wherever you are. Thank you so much for making Ref and the Todd Family part of your day. We always greatly appreciate it. If you jump on here live here on this midday Monday, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. Make sure to give the video a like, a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Share the video on all social media platforms. Tell your friends, tell your family about the channel, and make sure to click that bell so you'll be notified whenever we go live. It's not very often that I'm on here in the middle of the day, but I'm home today and didn't have anything going on. Good evening, or good afternoon, Kevron. Glad to have you here. As always, you can tell I'm not used to being on here in the daytime. When I see Kevron's comment and I say good evening, Kevron, when it's clearly the middle of the day. But I was home, had nothing going on. I thought, you know what, I'll go ahead and do one now so I don't have to do one tonight. Because I know there are some people, maybe you work second shift so you haven't left for work yet. Or maybe you work third shift so you haven't gone to bed yet. Or maybe you're off today or on vacation today. So I thought, let's go ahead and do a video now so tonight I can sit on my fat pancake butt and don't have to worry about doing another one. There's only 2 races left in the NASCAR Cup Series regular season before the playoffs start. So I wanted to talk about that, and then we have some wrestling to discuss. But yesterday, or Saturday night, matter of fact, Joey Logano came home with the win. It was the Cookout 400 from Richmond, and it's hard to remember that it was a Saturday night race because NASCAR ran 10 to 12 Saturday night races a year, and now it's down to like 2. So now it's not fresh on your memory and fresh on your mind because it never happens anymore. But they Saturday night. Logano was followed by Chase Briscoe, Austin Cindric, Denny Hamlin, and Chase Elliott. And then 6 through 10, Kyle Larson, and then a bunch of B's. We had Christopher Bell, 7th, Josh Berry, 8th, William Byron, 9th, and Alex Bowman, 10th. Now, with 2 races left in the regular season, Shane Van Gisbergen leads Ryan Preece by 50 points for the final playoff spot. So unless both of them have 2 terrible races, the one to get the final playoff spot, and Ryan Stain is about 15 points behind Ryan Preece. This week, back to racing on Sunday afternoon. We have the Dollar Tree 301 from New Hampshire at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, Sunday afternoon. And it still feels strange to me saying New Hampshire because when I first started watching NASCAR, for years and years and years, that racetrack was called Loudon, which is a small, tiny town in New Hampshire. And then all of a sudden, a few years back, nope, it's no longer Loudon. Now it's going to be called New Hampshire. And I still want to call it Loudon. But only 2 races left in the Cup Series regular season. You can always tell when the regular season's wrapping up because it's football time. About the time college is when NASCAR starts their playoffs. 8 more days on the show in Elberton, Georgia at Rock Branch Baptist Church. Now, the big names going to be there to take pictures and sign autographs and all that kind of good stuff are Lex Luger and Nikita Koloff. But now the show will start at 7 o'clock, and it will be a regular independent wrestling show with several stars. I know Luka Daniels is going to be there. Christian Taylor is going to be there. Luke Da Silva is going to be there. Seth Stevens is going to be there. Those are the guys that I know for sure will be there. So it'll be a regular wrestling show with Lex Luger and Nikita Koloff there to sign autographs and take pictures. 7 o'clock is when the show starts. Only $10, and you can't beat that. Not tomorrow, but next Tuesday at Rock Branch Baptist Church in Elberton, Georgia. And then this Saturday, I'll be back at 244 Livestock Road, East Denali, Georgia, for Total Aggression Wrestling. Now, here's just a few matches on tap for Saturday night. Jimmy Lee will be in action. The Total Aggression Wrestling World Champion Seth Stevens will be in action. Brent Hudson will be there. And then we have Cody McCulley versus Alex Keitel. Big John versus Michael Solar. Desiree Lux versus Gemma Jules. All that and more takes place this Saturday night, August 22nd. Doors open at 6 o'clock. Bell time is 7 o'clock. Front row, $12. General admission is $10. 244 Livestock Road, East Denali, Georgia. And hard to believe that this is really truly the final week of no meaningful football. And I say meaningful because I know that this past Friday most high school teams played a scrimmage game, and NFL currently has preseason going on. And believe it or not, the NFL TV ratings for preseason are incredible. I never would have thought that many people would watch the NFL preseason. But I think I saw this morning over 7 million people watched the Hall of Fame game. And that's probably the most meaningless of all the meaningless football games. But hey there, Lenny. Glad to have you here. This Friday, most high school teams start the regular season. And then a week from this Thursday, next Thursday, August 27th, we have the first college football game of the year as Anderson University travels to Furman University, and Anderson and Furman will kick off the season next Thursday night. So this is the final week of meaningless football. It all gets underway on Friday with high school football, and then next week we'll start college football as we head into week 0, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, the 29th. So if you have anything on your honey-do list that you have not done yet, you better get it done this Saturday, because starting next Saturday, you're going to be very, very, very busy. Any thoughts on any of this, please feel free to let me know. Let's go ahead and get our dad joke of the day in here. A bald reporter had the words "extra, extra, read all about it" tattooed on his forehead. And I asked what it was, and he said, headlines. And that does it for today's Ref Brandon and the Todd Family YouTube video. Until next time, it's Ref Brandon saying, just like in pro wrestling, can be over by the count of 3. Tell your friends and family